so take a look at the front of this worksheet. Here's all I expect is that you follow along with me. Okay, does everybody's worksheet have a front and a back? Okay,
No.
verify it. So it should be on the front, okay, that has 4 sentences on the front now. Okay. So take a look at number 1. Okay, everyone make sure you have a pencil.
Wait, did I have a...
Or actually find the directions. Okay, so find the directions. I want everybody to find the directions with me. Okay, find them with your pointer finger. I'm gonna read them out loud. When I pause, I want to hear you say the word with me. Okay, so everybody find the directions so we know what we're doing here. Okay, I don't have to re-explain a bunch of times. So everybody find the directions, find them. Okay, find the directions with your pointer finger. Like that, Maddox is ready to go. Appreciate being ready to go. Go ahead, Gabe. Okay, thank you, Pilar. Appreciate it. Oh, McKaylee. Okay. Alright, when I pause, say the word with me. Decide whether the...
Sentences.
Okay, wait, I didn't hear everybody, so I'm going to start over. Hey, I need you to say the word with me, everybody. Decide whether the...
Sentence.
Sentence, good. Make sentence. Make sense. Circle yes or...
No.
Good, and explain your thinking. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to read through these sentences, okay? And then I'm going to explain my thinking, all right? So listen up as I explain. I'll go over number 1. I'm going to model this for us. So when I read the sentence, though, when I pause, I want you, or actually, you know what? Before we go over this, my bad. Let's just go over the vocab words. So there's a bold word in each sentence here that's in bold. So let's just go over the meanings of those so we kind of know what we're getting into. We've gone over them already, so this should just be a review. Okay, so the first word in number 1, the word is pursue. What's that word, everybody?
Pursue.
Pursue. Okay, thanks for saying that with me. So pursue is to try to do something, especially over a long period of time. So for example, I would hope all of you are pursuing a high school diploma,
Yes.
okay, that you've been working towards since you've been in like kindergarten, basically, first grade. Okay, since you went into grade school, you've been pursuing a high school diploma, right? Okay, that's like the end. Okay, the next word, number 2, the word is mentor. What's that word, everybody?
Mentor.
Okay, thanks for saying that with me. So mentor is an experienced person who gives someone else advice. Okay, so think of like a teacher, a parent, okay, a coach. Okay, so someone that's older than you, more experienced, that can show you how it is. So if you want to get like a job, for example, somebody that's training you would be considered a mentor.
Yes.
Okay. The third one, the word is ignorant. What's that word, everybody?
Ignorant.
Okay, appreciate you saying that with me. So ignorant is not knowing something that you should know. So that's like being in class and just saying the F word,
Uh-oh.
okay, in class, okay, out loud, and acting and not caring about it, okay. So and then you think it's appropriate, but is it appropriate?
No.
No, it wouldn't. So you'd be ignorant if you thought it would be okay to say F this assignment.
Well, I said a bad word before and I got it.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. All right. Number 4. The word is promoted. What's that word, everybody? Oh my goodness. I think I can hear Charlie and McKaylee, but that's about it. Thank you two. Okay. I need to hear everybody though. The word is promoted. What's that word? Oh my goodness. The silence over here, boys. I'm standing right next to you because I can't even hear you whisper. All right. I need to hear you say it before we move on. The word's promoted. What's that word?
Promoted.
Okay, thanks for saying it with me. So promoted is to help sell or bring attention to a new product. Okay, so like a billboard outside. Okay, or basically, I mean, any T-shirt you guys wear with a logo on it. Okay, you're promoting something.
Like
okay.
this?
Yeah, so you're promoting bands.
Bands.
Okay, promoting. Can't actually see what's on that Nike over there. Okay. Got a Westminster shirt on, all right? So you're promoting whatever you're wearing, okay? All right, that's just selling or bringing attention to it. So just like being on social media. Oh, okay, here's a good example. Who has like thought about something they want to buy, or maybe even like said it out loud, and then you get on social media and you see an ad for it? Alicia's the only one.
Always.
Always.
That
we
can't be
need
true.
something.
They're listening.
So you guys have never seen an ad on your social media before.
I see a lot of ads.
For something that you've like thought about before, maybe like said out loud.
I want a flying torch.
Oh yeah. Interesting. Okay. Alright. And then the last, okay, I'm on the last page, the vocab word. Number 5, the word is resource. What's that word, everybody? Resource. Appreciate you saying that with me. So resource is something that is available to give you help or support.
Wait, I'm so confused.
What?
We don't have it back.
We don't have a
Alright, I got back page for you. Yeah, the back page for you. I don't know why there's the only copy without a back page.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, thank you.
You're golden. Okay. All right. So resource. Okay. So like the internet. Okay. Or actually, just even a perfect example of a resource like your phone, because you can pick up your phone and you can look up a lot of things, whether it's on the internet. Maybe you and your friends are talking about that time that you did something, and they're trying to tell a story that you're like, no, that didn't happen. And you pull out your phone, you verify with some pictures or a video for a resource of information. Anybody do that?
Yes, I have.
Maddox, do you have your headphones in back there? Alright, Luke's just totally zoned out back there. Okay, alright. Everybody find number 1 here. So, I'm going to read the sentence. When I pause, say the word out loud with me. And I'm just going to kind of model how we do this. Okay, so everybody find number 1. Find number 1. Find it. Okay, appreciate Max being ready to go. Thank you for being ready to go up there, Alicia. McKaylee, appreciate you getting ready there. Okay, science bored Jaden, so he decided to pursue a career as a doctor. Okay, so I know pursue is to spend a long time trying to do something. Okay, so someone who pursues a career as a doctor would need to study science. Okay, so the correct answer is no, because science bores Jaden, so he wouldn't be interested in becoming a doctor. Okay, so if you know anything about doctors, okay, they have to know a lot about science. Okay, so number 1, circle no. Okay, and we are going to say no, because science bores Jaden. So he wouldn't become a doctor. Or I'll just say be a doctor. Hopefully you guys have a little more room for that. Not fit it. Okay, make sure you copy that whole thing down. I'm going to come around and check here, make sure you got the whole thing written down, the period in the end. Okay, make sure you got that written down. Make sure you're starting that N with a capital N, not a small n. So the beginning of the sentence, so a capital N. Okay, then a period at the very end there. Okay, make sure you got so no, and then it's a comma, because it's kind of a pause, so no, because science bored Jaden, so he wouldn't be a doctor. Okay, he wouldn't be interested in trying to become a doctor. I mean, let me ask you this. If you didn't like science, would you try to be an engineer? Probably not. Yeah, so because science, has any of you here taken biology yet?
Oh, biology.
Biology or chemistry yet? So is there math you have to do or know in your science classes? Not saying all the time, but occasionally do you see like math formulas and stuff you have to know? Anybody? Photosynthesis?
Oh, it's H2O.
Anybody? H2 water? H2O? You guys are looking at me like I'm talking about a foreign language here. Okay. All right. Alright, let's take a look at number 2. Number 2. So I'm going to read it. When I pause, I want to hear you say that word with me. My mentor at the music. Alright, start it over because I can hear McKaylee over there, but I can hear anybody else. I need to hear your voices, everyone. So start on number 2. My mentor at the music camp encouraged me to take lessons. Good. Okay, so I know that mentor is an experienced person who gives someone else advice. Okay, so would a mentor at a music camp encourage you to take lessons?
Yes.
What do you guys think? Tell the person next to you. Does this make sense? Tell the person next to you. Does this make sense? Would a camp counselor tell you to take lessons to get better? Would they? Would they? Charlie? What? Oh, really? Well, what do you think? If your mentor at the you're at a music camp, you're a mentor, and they encourage you to take lessons. Does that make sense?
Are you talking to
Maddox?
us, Pilar?
Does that make sense?
What do you think?
Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So, does it make sense?
Making sure you.
Does it make sense, Braden? Yes. Okay. Why does it make sense? You guys are all say yes. Why does it make sense? Why? My mentor at the music camp encouraged me to take lessons. Why does it make sense? Leisha, thanks for raising your hand.
So you can get better at singing.
Okay, so I can get better at singing. So that's true. Okay, but a mentor's job is to offer advice, right? Okay, so that's why it would make sense. Okay, I do want to get better at singing, but we know the sentence makes sense with mentor. Okay, because mentor's job is to encourage others, okay, and give advice. So let's say yes, because a mentor's job is to encourage and give advice. That's why it makes sense. Because we know their job is to encourage people. So if they're telling me to get lessons, that's probably good. And that'd be the opposite of them telling me, you suck, you should quit, you're terrible, don't ever do this again. That'd be like opposite of what a mentor should say, right? It should be like, yeah, encouraging, right? Telling you to do it, okay? You wouldn't be stoked if you took piano lessons and you went there and the coach wasn't telling you, the teacher wasn't telling you anything how to play, they were just telling you how terrible you were. Right? That would be a bad mentor. They wouldn't be mentoring you at all. Okay? Why don't you just know how to play already? You didn't practice?
Oh, I did not.
How many of you times have you heard that old cross practice matters? You don't know how to do that already? I don't know. Alright. Everybody got that written down? Just going to come around and check, make sure you got it. Make sure you have a period again, looking good. Make sure you have a capital. Start with a capital Y for yes. Okay, looks solid. Okay, make sure you circle that yes or no there. Well, circle yes for this one, but okay, perfect. All right, let's take a look at number 3. Again, when I pause, I want to hear you say the words with me. So, number 3, I was ignorant. Good. Appreciate you saying that with me. Because about the book's plot, because I haven't read it. So remember, ignorant would be not knowing something that I should know. Okay, so would I be ignorant if I haven't read it? Okay, so let me. Does it make sense? So remember, ignorant is like I don't know about it. So would I be ignorant if I haven't about the book's plot or what the book is about if I haven't read it? Yeah, so if I haven't read the book, would I know what it's about? Tell the person next to you. Okay. no, I didn't hear you guys tell the person next. Some mumbles there. Okay, so
It's yes.
I would be ignorant. Okay, so listen. If I haven't read the book, I wouldn't know the plot. Okay, if ignorant means I don't know something, okay, then it does make sense here that I am ignorant, so I was ignorant about the book's plot because I haven't read it. Okay, because I haven't read it, that's why I'd be ignorant. Alright, so if someone hasn't read a book, so yes, if someone hasn't read a book, they are ignorant about it. So make sure you're writing that down. Come around, check. Remember, start with a capital Y here. We should have our yes circled. Okay, that's why it makes sense. Remember, ignorant just means I don't know. Okay. So if somebody says, do you know the plot of Spider-Man? Pilar?
What?
Do you know the plot of Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the plot of Spider-Man, Alicia?
Yes.
Alright, well, it's not important. Do you know the plot of Doctor Strange?
Yes.
No.
Alright, okay, so perfect. There we go. Alright,
I
so
know Doctor
you would be
Strange.
ignorant about the plot of Doctor Strange because you haven't seen it yet.
Doctor Strange is
It's one of the best Marvel movies. If
I
you,
love that movie.
it is so good. Yeah, you should see it. Yeah, if you haven't seen it and you like Marvel movies, it honestly is one of the better ones in my opinion.
I like Spider-Man.
His superpowers are really cool.
My phone is all about Spider-Man.
Interesting too.
I don't care.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. Yeah, if you get the opportunity to see it, you really should. You won't regret it.
I
Yeah.
watched the entire thing of that movie.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah, I was impressed when I saw it.
I only like Tom Holland. That's all.
You just like him?
Well, I have Tom Holland on my phone, so it's good.
Oh, okay. Yay.
I'm Niall on my
You
phone.
are. What do you have in your phone there?
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles?
You want to see my phone?
It's not One Direction. I don't even know what that is. One Direction, I guess.
Good. Just make sure you got your period at the end there.
It's tiny.
Alright, looking good. Alright. Everyone, you're doing awesome. Okay? We've only got 2 more sentences to make it through. So let's take a look at number 4 now.
Harry Styles.
Okay, number 4. So remember, we're going over to promoted. Okay, so when I pause, I want to hear you guys say the words. So find number 4 with me. Last couple sentences. Find number 4. Maria promoted the... Good, because she didn't support its goals. Okay, so if I know promote, okay, is to help bring attention to something or sell it, okay, if I don't support a website's goals, am I going to promote it?
No.
What do you guys think? Tell the person next to you. Are you going to promote a website you don't support?
No.
Okay, so this sentence makes sense? Does this sentence make sense?
No.
No, okay, because she would not promote something if you did not support, or if it was a website you didn't like. Okay, so say no because Maria would not promote a website she doesn't like. so remember, promote would be like, well, so in like social media terms, it'd be like resharing something. So are you gonna reshare something that you don't support? Probably not, unless you're like, I don't know, unless you're getting paid to do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't see the point. Yeah. So just think about that. Promoting is just like you like sharing something, or you like maybe you give your friend a shout out on Snapchat. Okay. Bring attention because they won prom queen and king. Okay. Alright, so make sure you get that written down. That period there again, looking solid back here. Oh, there you go. Almost done here. Looking good. Okay, looking good. Okay, let's finish up there. Finish that up. Okay, look. Just make sure each good. Yep, perfect. Thanks for remembering that.
Here you go, here's one for you.
Okay, I like it. Okay, I'll just give you 20 more seconds there. You go right down. You're good. Okay, and then once you get that done, flip to the back page. We got one more sentence to write.
You can see my hand there.
I know, you've gotten so much better.
Hello, small. Oh, it's doing it.
Alright.
Look, the word is all the way down there.
And then we'll get rid of that. Okay. It lets me throw the words around, but it won't let me just shrink the page and stuff. So, alright. Last one. The last one on the last page. Okay, make sure on number 5. So find number 5 with me. I'm going to read it out loud. And when I pause, say that word with me. So find number 5. Say that word with me. Historical documents can be a
Resource.
Good. For a research paper. Okay, so tell a person next to you, does that make sense? Would a historical document be a resource for you if you're doing a research paper? Tell the person next to you, does that make sense?
I think it, yes.
Does it? Charlie, you didn't tell anybody next to you. Does it make sense, man?
You can hear me?
Yes. Okay. Some quiet. Okay, so does this one make sense? Oh. Does this one make sense, Gabe? Yes. Okay, so circle yes here. For number 5, sorry, mine's too blown up. Okay, but yeah, yes. Okay. So yes, okay, it makes sense because historical documents can provide information for research papers. Okay. Or they are a resource that can provide information for resource papers. So let's get this written down. Say yes.
Yes. Why?
Historical documents are one resource. Oop. That can be used for research. Papers. Okay, so I need you to get that sentence written down for me. Once you get that written down, I'll come around and check it off, and then you can go ahead and put this away. Just make sure you have a period at the very end. Okay, we'll be able to toss this in the garbage once I check it off. So I've been checking them off as we go, so I don't need to recorrect it later. Looks good. Back here, good. Head written, looking good. Is make sure you got a period there at the end. Fundamentals of writing. Okay, looks solid, Pilar. Thanks for getting that written down for me. Okay, you're good. Take your time. Okay, just make sure.